How are you, Annie?
Good, and you?
Very good, thank you. How can I help you today?
I would like some power on my serve.
Power on your serve. You feel like you're not getting enough power?
Yeah, not enough.
Let's do it. Thank you for helping us today. Thank you for watching, audience. I like these lessons sometimes, and I know a lot of you also like it. This lesson is not planned at all. She's going to serve, she wants more power, and then I'm going to give her tips as we go. In the moment, live. You ready?
Okay.
So Annie, let's start with a couple of serves, as you normally serve, and then I'll give you tips as we go. And again, one more. Okay, I'm already seeing one thing. Okay, so Annie, first thing that's limiting your power is if you watch your starting motion, what you do is you start and then there's a stop here. So you go, it stops, and then you serve. Okay, what gives you a lot of power is when there's one motion, when there's momentum. So when your racket starts, it shouldn't really stop. Does that make sense? So try and serve, so as you toss, the racket never stops. Does it slow down maybe a little bit? Yes, but it never stops. So if you stop here, you stop the whole motion. So there, no stop, and serve. Make sense? Yes. All right, sorry, did I scare you there? Sorry about that. Okay, no stop. Nope, stopping. So what we're gonna have to do is, one way to do it is to do the scissor serve. Have you ever heard of the scissor?
Yes.
Have you?
Yeah, but
You don't like?
tried it.
You don't like it? Where have you heard that before?
The other coaches?
One of the other coaches. Try it. All you're gonna do is you're gonna, instead of starting here, your racket's gonna be up and the ball lower than the racket, and then you're just gonna serve. That's all I'm asking. It's gonna just help you not to stop, okay? Yes. Go together. Yes, you can. Better. Yeah, there was no pause. Don't worry. Remember, you said you wanted power, so we got to get it. Yes. Okay, Annie, there we go. Watch your feet for me. I know we're focusing on, yes. Scissors. It's the timing will be a bit off. Better. You got to understand, when you're working on power, you're going to start missing more. Yes, Annie, there's more power. Is there more power? Don't worry about the ball going out. Smooth. Yes. Now give yourself a little bit more time for the momentum to build up. And how you do that is just get the ball toss slightly higher. Okay? There was a bit of a pause there. There we go, Annie. Very good. Okay, there's more power. One more. Then I've got another tip for you. Okay, you see there was no time there because ball toss was too low. So right now, there's two scissors, so there's no pause. Momentum builds up, but give the momentum time to build up with a higher ball toss. Next step is, many players actually don't know what it feels like to hit the ball hard, because they're always trying to hit the ball in, and they've never felt the feeling of letting it go. So I actually want you to see if you can hit this ball with the scissors straight into the back fence or over the back fence. I don't care how you do it. So you can get the feeling of what it actually feels like to swing through the ball. Swing through the ball, okay? One thing we need to tell the audience though is any serve is definitely beginner. So the things we're teaching you now is not going to be easy for a beginner serve, but it will help your power. Make sense?
Yes.
Before we go on, please guys, will you subscribe to the channel, like this video, that way you support us. Really appreciate it.
Over the back fence.
Over the back fence or straight in the back fence, no pause. Did you see that serve though? This is what I want the audience to see though, is you were aiming against the back fence, then you hit a brilliant serve in the block. That's the crazy thing of players. Look at the power. That's what happens if you release your racket head, but I still want back fence. The crazy thing is, by aiming for the back fence, you're actually doing whatever you need to do to get power. You have to release the arm Because power is throwing through the ball as far as you can. So let's do a couple more against the back fence with no pause. Okay, there was a pause there, that's why you couldn't lift it. I actually want you to aim over the back fence. I know it's not easy. You see, there I could actually see you. I'll go from the side. I could see your racket expanding all the way, and it's happening automatically because your mind knows it's the only way you're going to get it over the back fence.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm talking a lot. One more thing. That is the biggest reason why players don't get power, is because you're trying to guide it, trying to cut it in, but you have to release. It's okay. There we go. If I get 2 or 3 against the back fence, I'm happy. There we go. Come on. Remember the scissors, one motion, and okay. So all we're doing is we're trying to relax your arm. It's a great serve though. You're serving more power than you've ever served, and you're aiming for the back fence and it's going in. That's the crazy thing. There we go. Come on, give me one against the back fence. Yes, that's fine. Now put your racket down, Annie. I want to give you an exercise you can do. Do this every day before you serve. Throw this ball as far as you can, but stay on balance so you can get the feeling of the hip throwing. The throwing motion. This is so what I'm teaching you today is what I teach beginners to get more power. I'm not going to go too deep into it. Throw. You see, you're actually pretty strong, but you got more than that. Go. Yes. One small thing. Try and get your back leg down and then throw that ball as far as you can. Good, Annie. That's good distance. And then what you do is, every time you do this throwing, you try and mark it, and then the next time see if you can get it further. Okay, relax your arm, eh? Even now you're still tight. You gotta relax. Relax. Yes. Accelerate basically. Yes, give me one more. Okay, so this is just an intervention you can use to get more power. Now you take your racket, imagine you're still throwing the ball.
Okay.
Imagine you're still throwing the ball, but now you're throwing your racket. Well, that's okay, good freshie. I'm not gonna edit that one out because I want everyone to see that it's normal.
Okay.
And you're working on power, it does happen. Don't be embarrassed. Yes, you definitely have more on the ball. Let's go. Did you hear that sound? Well done, Annie. Oh my word. Okay, you don't have to lie, be honest. Is there more power?
Yes.
Really?
Definitely.
What's helping you though?
The scissor.
The scissors? Because there's no pause, eh? What else?
Yeah. The motion.
Yeah.
It's one motion.
And then the throwing, is that helping you?
Oh yeah.
Okay, can we show the camera 3 or 4 more?
Okay.
Okay. So Annie, to recap, if this was a lesson and you're a beginner, I would stop there. I wouldn't do more than that. Number 1, do the scissors so there's no pause, because if there's a pause, there's no momentum. If there's no momentum, there's no power. And then imagine the feeling of serving against the back fence. You gotta let that arm go. Don't try and guide it. A good way is imagine you're throwing a ball. Okay, show the camera last couple. Oh, Annie, good serve. That's the old one. Do you feel it? You didn't throw.
Yeah.
Let it go, girl. Wow. It's one of 2 things or 3 things. Either you're a good player or I'm a good coach, or you're a good player and I'm a good coach. Comment below what you guys think. I'm happy. Even if it goes out, I'm happy. Okay, Annie, I'm proud of you. This is what I would recommend. I would recommend if you're serving 3 times a week, 2 out of the 3 times, still focus on consistency, keeping it in, but have one day where you work just on power and you don't worry about in or out.
Okay.
Because getting the serve in is still more important than power. And then once you got the serve in, then you got more and more power.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.